You already started it?
Yeah, show's on. I pushed it back.
God.
Waiting for the internet.
Oh my goodness.
You grab me a chair. Hang on just a second, everybody. So it's a bit chaotic. Our internet has been out for the last couple of hours. I just say we're not on. That's weird. Oh my god, because this phone is still connected to the internet. Wi-Fi off. Retry. Thanks. Okay, this one's on. That's hard to do.
You don't even have any plants behind you.
I don't have anything. I don't have the laptop up here. There's a giveaway going.
Oh, thanks.
Can you bring the laptop in here? I can't see myself yet. Are there anybody? Is anybody in here? Oh, it's $20. That's fun. That's fun. Don't let me run the boat. See myself. Oh, nope. I can't do it from here. I can't. I don't know how the hell we're gonna do this. What is that? To my left? This one? This is Agnalima Thepkinjana, and this is Variegated Golden Dragon. These are both still in the game. My right. That's Variegated Golden Dragon. It's in the surprise set for today. Which is this. Is it gonna let me? Let me see if I can just run a spot here. There we go. Okay, so starting bid. Oh, if I do this the first time, I'm stuck on it the whole time. Hold on, everybody. Once I put in, for whatever reason from the phone, if I put in how the surprise sets are going to be, it won't let me change the starting option.
Okay, connect to like your hotspot or something.
Hotspot's on the phone, and I'm locked.
Thank you.
I can't have multiples. All right, well, we'll just let some people kind of pile in here. Things, it's kind of hard without the internet. I mean, we still have, 5G, but makes it hard. I guess I'll just let them run. All right, so here's the deal, everybody. We've got 8-inch, 6-inch, and 4-inch pots. These are your chase plants, Aglaonema thepkinjana, and this is an 8-leaf variegated golden dragon. Probably one of the prettiest ones I have ever seen. The color, I've seen bigger ones, but color-wise, that is fire.
Have you seen the stat? It's like how we got it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. After our body mix.
Have you seen the color difference between these leaves and like that leaf?
Oh yeah, you can. Well, I mean, here's the difference: rainbows and unicorn leaves.
This is a rainbows and unicorn.
Regular. Yeah, these are the two RNU leaves. This is how I got it.
This one is also an RNU leaf.
This one's also how I got it.
You can see the 3 top leaves. Fancy.
Well, hopefully the internet turns on at some point around here. No, I can see it on the computer here, but I can't see. The only thing I can see is on my phone. Got about a minute left on that giveaway. No, I haven't brought in Linearis since I think last fall. Probably not going to bring in anymore. I brought in like 60 of them, and man, did they sit. They sat for like a couple months before I finally got through them all. I know, that's what everybody said. Everybody's like, I love them so much. And then I got them, and it was like, here, it's sell 5 a week. All right. How about the game, though? Who's ready to run a surprise set? I've got 500 pulls in there. 40% of those pulls are 6 and 8 inch pots. I've got caramel marbles in it. Of course, the variegated golden dragon and the Aglaonema theckenjana. Those are your chase plants. What's the weather like here? It's actually pretty nice. Pretty nice out outside for lunch today. That hasn't happened since spring, March. All right. Well, I'll let the first one go. 15 seconds, 7 seconds. Once I start this, though, that's it. That's all I got from my phone. I can't do anything else. First one's running, go. That's it. It's a surprise set. And it worked out for everybody was pretty happy. I have 0 complaints on putting the assorted tropical in there because that means you're guaranteed not to get a duplicate. That's cheap pull. And those are your 2 chase plants. There's a ton of stuff in there. 6, 8 inch pots. I'll walk around here in a second. After the first one goes, I'll walk around. There, we're not half. I'm all well. I could try, but I'd have to run them 5 seconds sudden death for 4 hours straight just to get through them all. There we go. So, what I can do with those assorted tropicals is I can grab an Anthurium for that full price. It's whatever we pull. But they're all 4 inch pots. Let's go have a look at them. Go have a look at them. Go have a little. All right, so assorted tropical plants. Everything I have in here is an assorted tropical plant, isn't it? Isn't it? Red Valentines, alocasias, stingrays, pink dragons, snow whites, bamboos. These are the 8 inch. I don't think I put the 8 inch, these guys in there. Those are the Tycons, the 8 inch Tycons. These are the 8 inch red birds. They're real big. Those are the Pothos poles. These are the 8 inch pots of Mycans. Alocasia, Aglaonema, 8 inch pots of Tycon. 8 inch pot of Regal Shield. Those are big. More Aglaonemas, Syngonium, Dieffenbachia, 8 inch pots of Swiss cheese. These are the caramels. Yeah, I got to turn around. The 6 inch pots of Tycons. Each one of these 6 inch pots of Tycons have 2 Tycons in each. The 6 inch pots of Billettier, the Billies, some of them have 2 in it. Most of them just have the 1, but you can see how big they are. Like, pretty big. These are the 6 inch pots of Ice Frost. These, by the way, just give you a size of those. Those are the 6 inch pots of Moonlight. And then I added 6 inch pots of Alocasia Red Secret. Those are a type of Cupria Red Secrets. Most of those have 2 per pot. I did not put these Villanorums in there just because they're just weird looking. These are the big red birds. These are the 6 inch pots of Aglaonema. It should be Red Valentine. More 6 inch pots of Cupria Red Secret. And then let's head over here. 6-inch pots of neon. Marble queens. These are the 6-inch pots of. I'll just put my foot out there so you can get an idea how big these are. Those are 6-inch Stroman Trial Stars. These are the 4-inch pots of Red Crystal by Crystal. 6-inch pots of the cheese. These are 4-inch pots of Anthurium Red Flag. And then I have Croniana Blacks, Albo Macrophylla marginata, Hoya curtisii, variegated Weyeti eyes, Crespetiolatas, Albo carnosas, Politobogors, regular Weyeti eyes. Well, some of these might go in there. There are some Dracaena that are technically tropicals. And then I have variegated whale fins to spice things up. Oh, and these are the 8-inch pots of a Ring of Fire. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. The assorted tropicals is in there for a reason. What did you want me to show them, honey? The 4-inch pots of tropicals, I put it in there that way as a good thing. I pulled it too. Silver Sparkle, I don't have that. I've got Night Sparkle. If I can plug it in. There we go. So, those sorts. The biggest complaint that we had about our surprise sets, I mean, customer complaints, we had some whatnot complaints about how we were running that. We've changed that. We changed all the things to make everybody happy. Whatnot appears to be happy. Y'all appear to be happy because we swapped it up, so you don't get duplicates anymore. Or the only way you're gonna get a duplicate is if you got 60-80% off on the plant. You got like 2 6-inch Cuprio Red Seekers. That's the only way you're gonna get duplicates. All right. Neem and alcohol. Why you do that? Got 10 hood ones. So 10 from the hood. Right on. The Scottsdale hood. All right, here we go. We're gonna run through them. Next one's ready to go. Until the internet turns on. The next one's running. It's $1. It's $1. Apparently, I have to run it from my phone because our internet is still off. Damn. Neem and alcohol. You're just asking for plants to come back. Next one's ready to go, or for pests to come back. If you're trying to kill pests, folks, use a pesticide. Just use a pesticide. $5 pull. $5 pull. $5 pull. No, leave it there, Joe. I will end this shit real fast. Because I can't change it. Recommendations, Avid. $9 pull. Sorry, folks, that is too low. $18 minimum for the rest of the polls.
I thought you couldn't change the price though.
No, I put 40% 6 and 8-inch pots in here. We cannot take under $18 a pull.
Okay. You don't.
What? Yeah, well, I was right. How do I have to figure out how to change this now. Oh yeah, I'm setting mine at 18. That's just, but I can't set it now. It's on your freaking phone. If you do it, it won't let me go back in there. Seller info.
Hold, please.
They are surprise plants. They are surprise plants.
One thing was one of the big ones.
Yeah, I can do it. I do this. Dollar fucking start. Yeah, something's wrong with this. It's not supposed to be a dollar start. Wow. No, because I can't. Why can't I just change this? No, it's a fucking no. I have to be able to change my starting bid. Whatnot? Like why? Dude, without the internet, that. Oh man, I'm trying here. I'm trying. It's frustrating. I've clicked everywhere on this to like just change the bid, change the starting bid. Well, I mean, honestly, if we're struggling to get $6 a bid, it's probably just gonna be a short show, anyways. Huh? Yeah, I can't, and I'm not gonna run another auction, honey, at $1. So, you have a hotspot on your phone? I have no way of changing it. You got any ideas?
I don't know how to do a hotspot, but you can figure it out.
Well, even then, I have to run a hotspot from my computer. I can't run the show from my phone anymore. Because once you have it starting bid, it won't let you edit the starting bid. It's dumb. I know. I'm trying to think here, folks. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm
See
thinking.
if I have a hotspot, get it on the computer, the laptop.
Well, I'm trying to figure this out. I just for sure. Doesn't make sense why I couldn't pin product. Okay. Auctions. Oh, I might be somewhere. There we go. I found a way to do it. All right.
Wow,
Just
you
change,
really
no,
are.
I just changed the whole I changed the whole fucking product. It's not reset the game, but bang. There it is. $18 a pull. And that is okay. That's $18. That's $1 over the floor, folks. So no matter what you get, the worst case scenario, you paid $1 more than you would have. A 6-inch Stroman trial starter. Why was that hard? Well, I mean, it's just slow, I guess. Here, next one's running while I go get that T-Star. These are the 6-inch trial starters. No, nobody's here. Just Karen yelling. A brake spot. Think of it as a spot on a wheel. Right. So we can't call it wheel spins or S3 spins or anything like that. They're called surprise sets, and how they're created is basically the same way that a wheel spin is created. You have a group of products. You put your group of products all along this wheel. Somebody comes by, they pay you money, they spin the wheel. Well, you can't do that anymore because people are scummy and they cheated, and so you can't use a mechanical device. You have to use Whatnot's surprise sets. and the brake spot is the spot on the wheel. All right, so they're completely random. When I load everything up, so if you go into the product description, in there you'll see the brake spots and you'll see awaiting assignment. That's all the products that are in the wheel. 40% of them are 6 and 8 inch pots. I have this variegated golden dragon in there, which has 8 leaves. That's very expensive. I have this Aglaonema Conjana in there. So those are like the two chase plants. Can't say where they are in the spectrum of value, but they are the chase plants. There are also 6 or 8 2-inch caramel marbles in there. I think there were, there were 100 to 150 depending on color. Mine was blank when it stopped. What does that mean? Shouldn't have been blank. They're not blank. If they're actually blank when you go into your order history, you get a refund on it. But we haven't had an actual blank one for a while. Can you pour me an iced tea? A cup. My cup's right here. Okay, it should be in the chat. You'll see it in the comments? Yeah. Okay, here we go. And then you'll see Assorted Tropical. So if you're new here and you haven't purchased from us, don't fucking worry. There's a reason why we're still allowed to play these games. And I think we're a 4.9 rated shop now, 7,100 reviews. Our packing is impeccable and our plants are nice. So we put assorted plants on there. Otherwise, if I put each species on the brake spots, if you get duplicates, I have to send you duplicates. There is no scenario, and I know after every game, one of you will message me, can I swap this for that? No, absolutely not. It's a hard no for every single customer, no matter what. If we violate that in any way, we get another violation, and yeah, that's for sure the surprise sets will be done if we get another violation. I'm not willing to give up our account here on whatnot to not gamble. And you have to run these games by the fucking book now. Like exactly how it says you can. So the assorted plants are a way of helping us so that you don't get duplicates. We can also look at the value of your spins and act appropriately, accordingly. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? It's really hard to run these. And it's very risky for sellers to do this. For example, if either of these plants go early, I'm pretty much screwed for the whole game. 500 points. And it's happened to me many times. Next one's ready, go! But that's what you're after. And no matter what, if you just get one pull out of it, no matter what you get in here, you're getting your value. Every now and then, you get lucky and you get something fucking crazy. John, we had to change it to 4 in a box. Winter shipping is upon us, so I got to start conditioning you guys. It's 4 per box because you have to account for the 120-hour heat packs. Sometimes some plants need a little bit extra water before they go out. So box is way more. You basically lose 1 plant per box over the wintertime, and your average start is usually $1 or $2 more because we have to bake in the cost of the heat pack. That's okay, John. I just changed it today. It just changed today. So if you do need thermal and heat pack, currently reach out to us. By November 1st, November 5th, most places need thermal and a heat pack, so we just do it. Next one's ready to go. So you get a pull. Oh, it's sweaty in here. Tea? I don't want to drink that Celsius. I think the Celsius may have been giving me anxiety. I don't know. I'm drinking a lot of them. Assorted Tropicals. Yeah. You want that. You want that. So it's like two surprises, right? You get the first surprise on the wheel spin, and then you get a surprise when you open the box. Next one's run and get it go. And then 40% of them are 6 and 8-inch pops. It'll say, Allie. It'll say the 6. If you go into the description, all the break spots are listed out. So this has a name on it. It doesn't say assorted tropical. This has a name on it. You guys just haven't hit the 40%. The 6-inch pots, the 8-inch pots, they all have names on it. But if you go into the product and you go into the description, it's gonna open up another little screen and it's gonna show you all of the items awaiting. They'll be listed out. So at the top, you'll see Thep Kanjana, you'll see Variegated Gold Dragon, Caramel Marble, then all the assorted tropicals, which will be like 200 and something. And then below the assorted tropicals, you're gonna start seeing 8-inch hanging pot of Micah. 8-inch pot, Big Red Fur. 8-inch pot, Monster of High Constellation. 6-inch pot, Monster of High Constellation. 4-inch pot, Sidecon. A few of the silver dragons are listed out. So not every pole is an assorted tropical plant. It's just, what are we on? Pole number 8. Oh, it's okay. Ask some questions. Honestly, it's more confusing now because I can't just like say whatever the fuck I want to say. How I used to do this, I'd just be like, all right, this is what we're doing. There, I have to say surprise sets, break spots, assignments. Like, I have to be very careful. So it should say 4-inch plants. I don't know why it doesn't say assorted 4-inch plants. One 4-inch. Yeah, Goose. They're all 4-inch. There are 4, 6, and 8-inch pots. Everything is 4, 6, and 8-inch pots. Everything in this game is worth fucking what you're spending. Everything. There's no fucking whammies in here. You're not gonna get some dumbass sticker. None of that bullshit. Everything in here is worth that. In fact, the average should be higher than what I'm starting it at, but why are we tagging Danielle? And why is Cap City telling you to be quiet? We're not gambling in here anymore. There's definitely no gambling. Number 9. Nobody wants to run? They're not going to go under $18, folks. So if you're like waiting for a dollar start or something, not in the cards at all.
Let's keep going.
No, I mean, they already ruined that. They tried for a $4 bowl. No way. There are 0 4-inch tropical plants that are worth less than $10. None of mine were worth less than 17. But we'll sit here. Next rod's running. You want to show up that golden dragon? You have 40% chance of getting the 6 and 8-inch pots. All right, Bethy. Please don't get an assorted tropical. Please don't. Please show these people that there are other things. There, see? 6-inch frozen J. Where's the photo of that? That's 6-inch. I'll show you. For $18, these are retail in the 30, 40 range. Brittany's gonna go get it for me. Yeah, 40% of the poles are 6 or 8-inch pots. Huh? Hey, both that. Oh, you're trapped. She's trapped. That's right, John. 5-star packing here. The only reason we're a 4.9 is because we were too cool and did too many follower free plans, and it's interesting how the cheapest people getting free plans complain the most. That is a 6-inch bottom of that gun. All right, next one's ready to go. Really wish hope the internet turned on. Anybody here showing up from some ads that we're running right now? Anybody here from an ad that they saw today? What is that? Marble Queen? Can you bring me one of the 6-inch Marble Queens? I don't know. I could have sworn I brought one over here. We ship every day, Allie. Every day. Monday, well, not every. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me specify. Every business day. Every business day. We ship Monday through Friday, excluding federal and state. 6-inch Marble Queens. You can't get that swap mark. Oh wow, that one's really pretty, huh?
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
All right, next one's ready to go. I have to be very careful with the words that I use. Yeah. Well, not only that, we brought so much, not so much heat, but I mean, facts are facts. There are enough sellers that on this app that are just absolute fucking scumbags. That they're in the show right now, waiting for me to fuck up so they can report me because they think harming my business helps theirs. When in fact, would be quite the opposite. Because if we weren't on Whatnot, I would not be running the ads. This category would not be what it is. So think twice about that. What, honey? Not what? Oh, she told me to calm down, killer. I'm just telling him the truth. Like, none of our regular customers report us. There goes Run and Go! And we do have names on this app. Like, whatever. All right, here we go. What do we got? More assorted tropicals. Where are they? You don't want that to say a pot. Because if you got two poles and one said, they both said Anthurium crystallinum, you get 2 Anthurium crystallinum no matter what. Has to be what's on the label. Next one's trying to go. Has to be whatever's on the label. I know people every show message me, hey, I spent this much. Can you swap this and that? No. It's a hard no. Not by my choice. Hard no. We used to do those things. Cannot do anymore. Uncool people ruin everything. Where'd it go? Why didn't I see it? I didn't see that spin. I see Joe's. Oh, here's another problem with the internet down. So I can only run it from my phone. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Outage. So this outage started at 2 o'clock today. All right, next one's running. Josephine. I can't. Maybe if I go into this. How do I find people? Joe got an 8-inch Anthurium bakery for $9. That's a $65 plant. Tropicals. Tropicals. Some of them I do list. So some of them I do list. Some of the Hoyas, some of the like the allocations, I do list those because it wouldn't be a problem if you got duplicates. You would just add them to the same pot. And I kind of used my discretion there. I was like, yeah, if I got 3 of those, I put them in the same pot. Hoyas are one of those plants where you just keep loading them up into a pot. You just end up with a nice big hanging basket. Silver dragons, I would say up to 3. Up to 3 wouldn't be a problem. On the 4th one, I'd be like, oh man, that sucks. I wonder if I can make it faster. Okay, how did I do this? I went into it. No, I went into shop, pinned it, then I changed it. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go with $18. Sudden death, 5 seconds. 5 seconds sudden death. We'll just burn through them. If you want a rip, get a rip. You can get them for $18. Next one's ready to go. Six-inch Pothos pole. That is a 6-inch Pothos pole, folks. A Burl Marcher Basset bot? Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. You know how many times? Sure, your dog about it. Sure. I mean, I'm sure it actually has happened, but the sheer amount of times the dog one is actually kind of rare. That one's kind of rare. 80% of the people requesting refunds, and by the way, nobody has ever requested a refund on a chase plant. Ever. More than that, 90% are my toddler did it. So if your toddler's got your phone right now, I hope they're swiping because they owe you money. And a Burl Marks was a variegated Burl. I don't have regular Burl Marks, so it was a variegated Burl Marks, and it was probably less than $60. So he got you a deal. Oh yeah, keep it. At that point, that's not your plant anymore. If your dog did it, that's their plant, and you're gonna have to start teaching them a little bit of responsibility. Okay. Teach them a little responsibility. Watering days, ride them out of light, trimming. You might have to hold the cutters for them. Next one's ready to go. Huh? I have the Buffalo pole. Is it? That's Jackie's plant. Perfect.
A lot of them like this, and you showed that.
Oh, I did show up the worst one. That was the shittiest Pothos pole. There's another one. I'm still back there. Next one's ready to go. Nobody. Is anybody new to Whatnot in here? Anybody new to Whatnot? I can't check. That is. Let's see myself for this good. Okay, I can now see myself for the first time. Oh, are we all done already? What number are we on? Number 19? Running! They're not getting cheap. They're not going below $18, folks. If you're waiting for your time, you're like, you get bored and it goes to $1. It's not. Ever. Unless it's the first one. Yeah, man, and I flash sell the potty mix on every show. How long will I be doing this? I don't know. How long do you want to run today, Winnie? They're not buying. 2 hours? 3 hours? Well, I'm trying to make it so that the crew has work tomorrow. How long will I be doing planks? Oh, how long have I been doing this? All week? Yeah, all week, probably. Yeah. No, how long will I be on? Yeah. Read the chat. No, you can't read the chat. Yeah, I'll be doing these all week for the foreseeable future. In all honesty, auctions aren't really worth it to us anymore. Yeah, we're making like 80 cents a pot. Not really worth it. The flash sales don't really move at all. Running. Nobody's here from an ad that they saw on the internet. I'm really glad that the internet's down right now, so I can't check my ads. Two bags. Might as well get 4, man. Didn't just grab them from the website. Sure, I'll flash that. Really, what? You're fucking searching. Accurate? Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, hold on, everybody. Let me find it. There's a 4-pack. Single. There you go. Flashing it. Yeah, but Mandan, get a 4-pack. Like you're about to get 2. That's 27 for 54. You'd spend another $10, $10 to $20 so you get 2 more bags. Yeah, you would get 2 more bags for like somewhere between 10 and 20 bucks. Okay, pins. All right, here we go. You faked me out. Running. You want to come click the button for a little bit, honey? Running. Oh man, I can sit here for 4 hours. That's there. Huh? At least I'm sitting. That's true. All right. I'm still having to hit this button all the time. 30 seconds, sudden death. There you go. Now I only have to hit it every 30 seconds. Yeah. Do you have a humidifier? Try it again. Try. You got shingle? Something. Got glass sale stuff? It's Let's see. Try this. Okay. I have 4. I got 10 out of 10. Probably gonna regret this, but 4-inch play on screen. All right, this is what we're bidding on. Dollar start, no sudden death. There you go. Aglanema. $1? Any more than $1 for this Aglanema? Anybody willing to spend more than $2 for an Aglanema? $3. Come on, Jet. Let's go. And that, folks, is 100% why we do not do that anymore. Yeah. Hard stuff. Let's fucking do that. Something's wrong with this. I'm not running it for $2, guys. If it does go for 18, doesn't matter. Maybe we can do like potting stuff. Tuesdays are usually pretty slow around here. Go run it, huh? Doesn't matter. It was supposed to be an $18 start, so. Spin product. Yeah, anytime I go to a different product, it'll reset it. 20. Bang. What's up, buddy? Where'd you go? Do I have stuff to repot? I think I already chopped up on the elbows. All right, Keller! Yay! Keller's in it. What do we need to repot? Yeah, basically anything. Everything is rooted it up. All right. Tropicals. You want that stuff because if you get multiple spins and you get the same plant, then I send you 2 of the same plant. I've got plenty. I'm actually a little overstuffed on allocations now, so a lot of these sort of tropicals are going to be allocations. I don't know, Mandon. Do you need a heat pack? What's your? Oh, well, while you guys are here, let's talk about packs. Adding packs of cooling. We'll start there with cooling packs. That's fucking hilarious. No hate, sellers. If you're here and you offer cooling packs, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. Get your order bumps. But that's funny. Yeah, a cooling pack. So the tropical plants, yeah, those are good into over 100. I've had my tropicals, my rare ones, all of them, over 105 and 80% humidity, thriving, just fucking thriving. So the cooling packs are actually funny. We're also in Arizona. So I feel like I'm in Texas. Do I need a cooling pack? I'm like, it's 117 outside. You're good. Inside here, we're sitting at like 95. You're probably fine. Heating pack. Yes, I'm so glad you say it's been getting down to 30 at night. Heat packs are based off your daytime high temperatures. Why are they based off the daytime high temperatures, baby Billy? I'm so glad you asked, because that's when it's on the truck. That's when it's on the truck. The only scenario where the nighttime temperature matters for your heat packs is if, for some reason, the truck isn't unloaded, it breaks down, it gets stuck outside for some reason. That's the only reason. Most trucks, even in cold climates, are parked inside. So your heat packs are going to be based off of your daytime high temperatures. Now, if you want to be a stickler about it, and you are quite particular about your tropicals being in cold weather, if your daytime temperature is below 60, sure, add a heat pack. You don't need to add a heat pack until your daytime temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. You really don't. You don't really need thermal and a heat pack until your daytime temperatures are in the 40s or below. Once you get into the single digits, plants are gonna get damaged when you're in the single digits. We sent them to Alaska, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, Northern Washington in January, and it's in the teens, and they're just fine. They're just fine. It's when you get into the single digits that becomes a problem. But even then, super pro tip to you guys. So if you are in those very cold climates, change your shipping address to your local USPS substation. Or just for the winter, rent a PO box there. It'll cost you what, $20? $20. And then rather than them going onto a delivery truck and riding around the delivery truck all day in that cold weather waiting to get to you, it'll just get delivered by the feeder trucks and go to your local station. It'll be there in the office, right? And which usually happens at night when those feeders come in. I'd say still buy them if you're in the single digits and if you trust your shipper. Like we're good. I'm confident. People will be like, yeah, it's 15 degrees. I'm like, yeah, thermal, 120-hour heat pack. You're good. If you got big boxes, get 2 heat packs. But you got a large box, that's really all you have to change. Next one's running. Nobody cared. I lost 10 people. And that's the deal with the heat packs, folks. We've done this for years. Years.
If I want to change the filter, do I just turn it off and then?
No, you don't have to turn them off. The box of filters is right
I
there.
don't have to turn it off.
No, you don't turn anything off. Just grab the ladder and then they slide out. And we're supposed to do that every Friday, actually. I think we forgot to do it Friday. Any other fun questions? Anybody here from ads on Facebook, Instagram, Google, or TikTok? Anybody here from an ad? I'll give you guys the breakdowns. Nobody's here from an ad. See it on Facebook? Well, if you added, Amanda, and you've already purchased Keller Cal. Did you get a $15 credit today? Did you get a $15 credit today? The ads should be back on and running. They should be on and running right now. You're welcome, Aaron. You are very welcome, Aaron.
Wait, child there too.
What's that one? Oh, you got it there on that side. Figure that out. Fun. I like how I get the bottom of my tea and I can see the potty mix at the bottom. Cool. That out. Anybody in for it? What's up? No. That was cool background I got on there, huh?
Yeah, it literally said put it in with the arrow facing the correct direction. So yes, there is a correct direction.
Well, the guy told me it didn't matter.
Yeah, no. Literally an airflow arrow.
Hey. He said, oh, it don't matter.
Yeah.
All right, Goose, here we go. Probably gonna be running through allocations. I'm a little heavy on allocations now, so if you're getting what sort of tropicals, you're guaranteed to get some allocations in there. I've got stingrays, pink dragons, silver dragons, Sabrinas. About a Jacqueline's though. Jacqueline's went quick this spring, and we haven't been able to re-up on it since then. And then like 40% of the spins are 6-inch putts. I mean, for $18, it doesn't matter what you get. No matter what you get here, it's worth more than that. Except for one. I have Dippin' Bakia Star Bites that are $15. But we don't really put them in boxes very often.
And shove a fucking like what is it?
Yeah, they're kind of a pain in the butt. They're the cheap ones too. Next one's ready to go. Look at you go, honey. You're an HVAC repairwoman now. She's going into the trades, folks. Look at her go. Look at her go. Yeah. She go all the way in.
Oh. You try to tell that fucking bullshit.
Well, they were already in there. Guys, got any questions for me? You might as well, if nobody's bidding, you can sit here and pick my brain and just like ask me shit. Just start asking me shit. You would be surprised the amount of stupid information I've got. Anybody doing hydro, semi-hydro? You want to talk water chemistry, soil chemistry? I'll help you out. I'll help you out. So, a fun one came across. You may randomly see me. My name's Jared, by the way, Jared Buck. And I don't float around on social media as Rare Plant Daddy or RPFS. I float around as myself. And I go into philodendron enthusiasts, allocation enthusiasts. I have some incognito profiles that I am in Plant Purge USA. Ha! Suckers! Finally got in there. Slipped right by ya. Anyway, I go in there and I go find people that are like having problems with their plants. This morning, as I was gracing the porcelain throne, as we all do, scrolling away, I was like, oh, hey, what do we got here? A lady had recently purchased all anthuriums, put them in a cabinet, and her leaves were having melt just on the end of them. Through a series of a couple questions, I discovered that she had purchased them and then went from semi-hydro to soil. Couple things here. One, if you have your things in an environment where they should be thriving, it's probably not the environment. Man, there were so many comments in there like, oh, your humidity, check it, humidity. That's just from like thousands of people reading other people's posts and having that collective effervescence of this must be the problem. It wasn't the problem. When I discovered that she had gone from semi-hydro to soil, her pH was off. And all of her plants did that because she had a big pH swing. pH swings. Anybody asking me questions? No. pH swings happen. It's a lot in water. So if you're in semi-hydro, this is why I actually don't recommend using stale water of any kind to just leave your plants in. You get pH swings, and it does not produce nutrient for them. If you do put nutrient in that water, you're going to get even bigger pH swings. So that's like counterproductive. So you want to pay attention to your pH. pH you're going to see a lot. It looks a lot like low humidity or fertilizer burn. In fact, a lot of fertilizer burn actually comes from a pH swing. That's where it's coming from. Because if you start at a pH of 6 and say I add a 3-part general hydroponics nutrient to it, it is as the plant absorbs the nutrients, it leaves behind the salts. Those salts bring down the pH, and that is where you get your nutrient burn from. Not the obvious underwater, no sun type mistakes. Yeah. If you can eliminate like your really easy ones, if you have tropicals, sun. Like that is probably not your biggest problem. It's probably not your biggest problem. A lot of these philodendrons, anthuriums, alocasia, they live under the jungle canopy. They are not getting blasted with light. They get a lot of bright indirect light. That's how they live. And a lot of them live in even more shaded areas outside of the bright indirect light. Right? Is there light in the room or is it dark all the time? There's light in the room. Okay. Probably not. What do you want? Yeah. Oh, I rinsed it out. So you go through a process of elimination, right? If your plants are struggling, first, what is your species? Is it a tropical species? Okay, let's do two things. Do you have humidity, right? Because these things come from a jungle. If you're at least at 60%, it's definitely not your humidity. If you're at 40 to 60%, unlikely, but you're going to have some stunted growth. If you're under 40%, yeah, they're probably upset about that. Then you're going to go to your light. Okay, it's in a kitchen, it's in a living room. I have lights around. But if you walk into the room and you don't turn the lights on, can you see? Okay, so you have indirect light in there. Is it bright indirect light? Debatable. Process of elimination, right? So now we've gone through, all right, my humidity's good. My light's good. My plant still isn't, if it's not thriving for any reason, right? If it's not thriving for any reason, the next thing is what's happening under, right? The things you can't see. That's going to come down to your soil mixture, right? The pH, soil pH testers, they're cheap. I think you can get them off of Amazon for like $10. In the age of inflation in America, they're probably still $9.99. Check your soil pH. You're looking for neutral. Just Anthuriums, philodendrons, different species of plants will react differently and thrive better, but always shoot for 6. Just shoot for 6. Don't become a soil or a water chemist. Just shoot for 6. You're not going to notice the difference between 6.2 and 5.8. You're not. Unless you're talking like blueberries and shit. Tropical plants, you're not going to notice the difference. You really won't. Once you've established, you're like, okay, so my pH is neutral. That's not burning it. What else could it be? Overwatering. All right. Bottom water your plants. Just bottom water your plants. Get a nice soil mix like this. I leave, this plant was sitting in a water tray for how long did it before I took it? Honey? A week? How long did I left them in the tray underneath? Long enough for the water to stink. So about a week. Bottom water. There you go. So start bottom watering your plants. Now, if you've gone through all of those things, you've probably discovered what your problem is. I'm waiting for anybody to talk to me. Will anybody fucking talk to me and ask me questions? God damn, I feel like it's just a bunch of hot wind. Who doesn't know? Who knows about rainbows and unicorns? Who does? Joan, why don't you ask them? Everybody knows about rainbows and unicorns. Did you know rainbows and unicorns users, the best way? Man, let me back it up. The best way to water these with rainbows and unicorns is to bottom water them. You want to know one of the lovely byproducts of this potting mix is? Sometimes I'm fucking lazy. Sometimes I want to go out of town. I can leave plants, in bottom watering, and it will wick from the top. So you'll have, it's not very, you can actually see the water line on this pot. Can you see the water line on this pot? So that's how much water is in my bottom watering. Like my little tray. There it is. You see it? See that water line? So it's not quite all the way up to like the top of this little cutout. And I will leave shit in there for days, weeks. And they're just fine. They don't actually get waterlogged. The mix is, well, designed for that purpose. It was for that purpose. Yeah, great. Bottom watering is going to change the game for a lot of you. When you start getting into having collections like this, we have so many fucking pots. You see these? Those are hydroponic trays, and their purpose is for me to water the trays. I don't water the plants. I water the trays, and then they bottom water. The tray on the other side got watered yesterday. I left the pumps on for water. Has maybe a 1/4 inch to 3/8, 5/8 of an inch of water, and it runs for about an hour. Everybody gets water. Water goes back in. When you start getting large collections of say like 50 or 60, how many times have you guys walked in there on a Saturday and you're just overwhelmed because you have to water everything, otherwise they're gonna start taking shit on you, and it's 3 fucking hours of watering. Green hearts if you've been overwhelmed by your watering day. Green hearts. Let me answer a couple questions here. Where do you get your trays? I recommend Botanicare flood trays. They're called flood trays. They're designed for hydroponics, is what they're for. And if you have, bang. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is how I started. Come here. I'm going to answer all the questions. Let me start with this one first. Am I still working? Am I on? These are chrome shelving, chrome shelves. You can get these at Home Depot. I do recommend the chrome shelves. They last longer. They do not come with the wheels on the bottom. I recommend going to Home Depot and getting the nice wheels and put them on the bottom of them. Okay, this rack right here is with the wheels. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you $150. Okay, money well spent. Money well spent. These are 4-foot racks. They are.
The ones in the office need it too.
What? Yeah. These are 4 foot long. You will find Botanicare trays that are 4 feet, I believe, by 2 feet, or 4 foot by 1 foot, that fit perfectly on these racks. Before I had these 4x8 trays, that's what I used. I used chrome shelf with a 4x1 Botanicare flood tray. And what you do, you'll see it when you buy one. On the end of the flood trays, there's like a little nozzle, and you do a cutout for it. I'm gonna take you on a little trip, and then I'm gonna answer more questions. Don't worry, I've got the chat where it's supposed to go. Yeah. Let me show you guys how this runs. Look, here's my automatic waterer right here. You think we spend all fucking day watering these plants? Hell no. Do you know how expensive these plants would be if we had to do that? Okay, so check it out. Here's a 4x8 Botanicare. All right, you're just gonna get the 4x1. On the ends of them, they've got a little cutout right here. There's a down stem here. I'll show you what they are. They are. And remember, folks, this is to make enjoying your plants. Just make it easier to enjoy your plants. This is all it is. Okay, it's got a little down stem here. In fact, have a look at what it looks like, because these actually came off my old system. So, let me put this for you. Okay, so you're gonna have a little bit smaller tray than mine, because you want it to fit on your rolling rack. Okay, so I've got big ones in there. You're gonna just use a little one. All right, and you just cut it out. Get a hole saw. You just cut it out, and then you attach these. This is your drain. Comes down here to a little spout there. In fact, look, water. And then you fill the tray with, a little bit of water. And then you bring your pots by, and you bring your entire collection. This whole process of getting it set up and putting your plants back, you'll be done watering in 1 hour. 1 hour, 200 plants. All right, and then you just set them in there. You'll bottom water it. Wait 30 minutes to an hour. They're good. Put them back wherever you want. Super pro tip, when you're doing that, rearrange your collection. You've already taken the collection down. Now, rearrange it. Why do we rearrange our collections? Whoa. What happened? Sorry, everybody. Why do we rearrange our collections? One, it's good for you. It is. It's good for you. It gives you something to do. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. The whole feng shui of your place will change a little bit. And two, if you have partners and folks and loved ones in your life who are not minding their business, all up in your business, hassling you about how many plants you've got, when you rearrange them, it's the old frog in a hot pot theory. It is difficult for the human brain to notice adding 1 or 2 degrees. Just like the frog doesn't know the pot gets hotter and hotter by 1 or 2 degrees, all of a sudden it's boiling, and they're like, oh my God, this is a boiling pot. Same concept. You rearrange your collection like that, nobody's ever going to know you're adding 1 or 2 here or there. All of a sudden, there's just going to be like, there's a lot more plants in here. Whatever, mind your business. Okay, that's how you water. So on your Saturday, claim a little bit of your time back, invest some money, get a chrome shelf, put some wheels on it, put the botanic cares in it, drill the little drains in them, and you can quite literally walk around your house, put all your plants in the tray. This thing here will hold about 100 of them, 100 4-inch bottles. 100 of them. You fill it up, you water them, you drain the water, you can take it right by your door and just drain it outside. Just open the little nozzle, drain it outside, and then take your tray and rearrange your collection. Bang. Do you ever top them off to get the topsoil wetter? No, never. Not unless I have to. Unless it's they're on the floor or in a place where it's just not feasible for us to drop them into a tray. That's the only time, and then we'll come by with the sprayer. Never. Any more questions? That was it? Nobody else want to talk to me? Okay. All right. We want to run a spot? Less hot wind, more not gambling. Let's do a spot. This is a variegated golden dragon chase. It ain't easy to get, folks. Anybody else want to talk to me? Out of all 28 of you. Wow, this is wild. We used to have shows with like 100 plus people in there. What happened? Yeah. 26. Wow. That is odd. The River City Pucks is in the shop. It is. Do we need to? That's it. What's up, honey? Huh? I don't know. Folks, your partners shot guns as a child. Continue to do that. We cannot hear you 20 fucking feet away. We cannot. Cannot hear. Ah! Can't, honey, my love. I hear that words are coming out of your mouth, but I can't tell what you're saying. All right, there we go. Anybody else want to run one? Nobody else. I think they're just too expensive. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. Die Fox. All right, here we go, Di. Diana. It's a sort of tropical. Here's the thing about that sort of tropical, Di. I got a lot. And then I read you know, how many you got in there, how many you spent. You're guaranteed not to get a duplicate. I have Red Crystal by Crystals, Crystallinums, Stingrays. It's our job to see assorted tropical and make you happy. In fact, that was the instructions the first time the fulfillment crew saw that. They're like, "What do we do for this?" And I was like, "Make them happy." Like that's your only instruction. Well, this one costs more than this one, and this one costs more than that one. I was like, so just make them happy. You see how much they spent there? Okay. Does that price equal that plant? No. Okay. Get the one that's worth more than that. Oh. And then nobody got duplicates. I've got more. Guys, you want to play a few rounds? Because I have 40% of everything that's in there is in a 6 or an 8-inch pot. Let's see, send a message. Guy, you can send a message. If it says assorted tropical plant, and you're like, hey, got one of these, can you make a stingray? That's a doable thing. That's doable. For sure. How about a 6-inch Marble Queen? Yeah. These are the 6 inches. Basically, this is ready for a hanging pot already. Already. Next one, Fred, go! All right, here we go, Doc. Come on. Got the Thepkinjonas. Golden Dragons in there. Is it one of these? Is it one of these? We're loading it up. Yeah, you might as well fill your box. God. Fill your box, girl. Fill your box, girl. Fill it up. Next one's run and go. It's 4. We're in winter shipping, so it's $4. That's 3, 4, 4. Yeah, do 4. All right, here we go. What's it say? How about an 8-inch Pothos hanging basket? You just hold on a second. These are the 8-inch hanging pots, folks. And they're actually mixed. So they have goldens in them, and they have neons. And I'm still standing back here. Like, there you go. Next to my head. Bang. Oh yeah, they're stuck. They're fucking stuck. And what was that? Was that 70% off on that? Am I gonna do regular auctions tonight? Honestly, probably not. Probably not. No. The last like 6 times I've done regular auctions. Yeah. There's other shows where you can get $3 plants, folks. I can't do that here. I mean, sure. Watch me regret this. I'll do one. Sure. Allocation Stingray. $1 start. $1 start. Allocation Stingray. Dollar start. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Look at that. Stingray. That is why, folks, we're struggling to get the bare minimum we need off of plants to like survive and business. Where did my and I'm really excited to do that, to be honest. Aglanema Snow White. Running, dollar start, go. Aglanema Snow White. And are we gonna get any more than $1? This is why we don't do auctions over here anymore. You struggle to get you struggle to get your money back on them over here. Yeah. No, we don't do that over here. There are plenty of other sellers over here, folks. That Brittany told me to shut the fuck up. Anyways, I don't sell plants for less than $15. Well, apparently I do. That's fucking dumb. This is supposed to be an $18 start, so no. That's all you got to do, folks. If you get them to that, I'll roll them on $1, and then it's much more exciting. All right, Top Lady, my favorite Top Lady, Whip Bog, welcome in. We're welcome in, Whip Bog. Is it your first time on Whatnot? Who here? Whose first time on Whatnot is it? Drop a green heart if it's your first time. I'll give you the spiel. A pink dragon? Hell yeah. Next one's ready to go. Someone's gonna get one, yeah. Hell yeah, Top Lady. Well, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. We're running surprise sets today. And what that is it's definitely not gambling. Because every spin you win something, but it's luck of the draw. And the luck of the draw tonight is if you're really lucky, Aglanema Theft Kanjana or Variegated Gold Dragon. If you're not that lucky, if you're paying the floor, I can't say the floor. My assorted tropicals are $18 average. Next one's ready to go. But 40, I think it was like 43. I didn't run the numbers. So between 43 and 40% of all the break spots in tonight's game are they're 6 and 8 inch pops. So like 50% of the time, close to 50% of the time, you're gonna get shit that's worth double or triple what your full is. Assorted tropicals. So we changed. The biggest complaint in our games was that people were getting duplicates. So we took all of our tropical plants, Alocasia, Aglaia, it's all of our 4-inch. So if you've ever gotten 4-inch plant from us, it is that. But we make sure that you don't get any duplicates. So if you want to get like 10 spins from us, you know that you're not going to get any of the same play. Next one's run and go. A 6-inch marble queen. And sometimes, 40+% of the time, you're going to get 6 or 8 inch spots. For what? $18, $10? Yeah, I know. And then but I have to explain it, and then people aren't excited. They're like, it's just sort of whatever. It's better this way. We pulled it. I asked you guys, and you're like, yeah, actually, just mix my box up. So I'm either winning the coolest fucking thing, or I'm guaranteed to not get a duplicate. Next one's trying to go. Come on, up! Big money. What is it? I have different pots of pothos that I can send to. Next one's trying to go. It's $1 start. Can you load me up with some water, hon? $2. $2 pull. Holy shit. Probably not, Christo. Honestly, probably not. You just, dude, the auction prices over here. There's so many sellers that are literally operating at a loss that I have almost no incentive to offer like auctions things. How much is a fair price? I don't even know what they're going for. You just got a $17 caramel marble. What the fuck do you guys want from me? I have the best prices. But you can't rob me at $5 in an auction. Yeah, you just got a caramel marble for $17. That's a $125, $150 clamp that you got for $17. All right, next one's running. What'd you get? It's literally like. All right, perk. Sort of tropicals. Where is it? One more, Chet. Come on. Come on, Chet. Tropicals. You're a dollar less than the value of every single thing you could possibly get. So you get a discount. Oh. No, don't jump up here. Hold on. I got an expensive plant by me. Yeah, you working on another box, girl? Next one's run and go. Check out these 6-inch red Valentine's agate. Let me go get one of these. Check these out. Bang. Telling you, 40% of the pots are shit like this. I'm telling you, I got all nice stuff. You're going to get nice things. And you want the assorted tropicals. You want that. Next one's ready to go. I have to go pee. So make it take a little bit longer than it usually would. Wait till it gets down to the last few seconds and swipe it up. Give me an extra 10 seconds. What do we get? An 8-inch cheese. Are the 8-inch cheeses on the back wall or by me? Hello! Honey!
Yeah?
Where's the 8-inch spots of the cheese? Is that the back wall?
On the other wall.
What's the other wall?
Back wall.
Your back wall. Your backside. Which back wall are you talking about?
Window wall.
The window wall. There you go. Honey, that would be the west wall.
The window wall.
I'm gonna need you to start swashbuckling like a pirate, so you know your north, south, east, and west.
No thanks.
These are the 8-inch spots. My tropicals right now, it's the same as usual, Nikki. I'm a little heavy. I'm a little heavy on allocations, so strong. There will be alocasia. I've got Acronymas, allocations. I've got Syngonium Red Arrow, 4-inch Swiss cheeses, and Hoyas. And oh yeah, and I have Anthurians too. Next one, trying to go. You'll like it. We've been playing these games for months. Look at the reviews. Nobody complains. The only people that complain are the free plant people because they're mad that it wasn't worth more or something. I don't know. Oh, it's your first time, Nikki? Nikki, this is what everybody's going for. That's your chase plant. That's your variegated gold dragon. That bad boy is $600 to $800. This is Thepkinjana. That's $250. And if you go into the description, it'll pop up and actually show you what's left in there. We used to have each individual tropical plant listed out. We changed that to assorted tropical to ensure that if you get 4, 5, 10, 20 spins, you never get a duplicate. How about a fucking 6-inch red bird? Bang. Nice ball, Mickey. These are Anthurium red bird in 6-inch pots. They do need to be repotted like stack. Like let it acclimate for a week or two and then repot this. You're gonna need to repot this. Yeah, you just got that for $21. That's a $60 Anthurium, $20. Bam. There's more of those in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's more in there. Next one's ready to go. Hey, is our internet on yet? Nice, Nikki. Don't worry. You actually, it's like a double surprise. All right, you get the thrill of watching your break spot go. Maybe it's one of these bad boys. And then you'll get another thrill when you open the box. I promise you. Look at our reviews. Oh, I didn't see. 6-inch Strawman. Bang! This won't be the exact Stromath, but they all similar size and color. Why did I just see a whole bunch of yellow hearts? What was that about? We're usually busy. That was me. What did you do? Why did I just get a handful of yellow hearts? What happened? That was the first for me. All right, here we go. Well, you just got a 6-inch stromat. You know that these will get 8, 10 feet. It'll take you a few years. But it was last summer. I saw them in my list. I was like, oh, 8 foot stromath. Yeah, sure, whatever. And I brought it in on my truckload, and I was like, oh my god, it's too much. They get used. Yellowheart, this thing, that is variegated golden dragon. This one here, these are the 8-inch pots of pothos. I'm backwards, sort of. Huh, there we go. That's hard to do. These are 8-inch pots, 8-inch hanging baskets of pothos. They have goldens in them, and they also have neon, so it's a mixed pot. Next one's ready to go! This is what you're at. We'll go until I get tired. I will go until I get tired. Or you guys stop bidding. Alright, Di, come on. How about a Boris Tycon? Don, where did you guys move the 4-inch Tycons to? Yeah, I'm looking for the 4-inch Tycons. They used to be next to the brandy pool.
They're under the second row right here. I'm trying to make this break room and
Well, can you help me grab a 4-inch Tycon for Di? Why don't I see them? That's crazy. I got the 6 inches right here. Grab one for Di. Brittany's picking it out. There we go. These are the 4-inch Tycons. This won't be the exact one that you get, but I don't have bad ones. We don't send out bad ones. Bang. They're absolutely. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're getting my Tycons, guys, you're gonna want to repot these. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna want to repot these. I'm actually gonna repot this one, Di, so I'm gonna send you a different one. It'd be better. I said, thanks, Brittany. She's making a break room right now. So apparently I'm gonna go to repot when the roots start showing out of the bottom. Oh my god, Nikki. Let's take it. There's only 20 of us in here. Let's take a break and talk about should you repot when you see roots coming out of the bottom? Not necessarily. In fact, when I have roots coming out of the bottom, what I will do with them is I just cut them. I straight cut them off. So when I go to repot plants, well, I'm doing two things when I'm repotting. Is one, I'm pulling them out and refreshing the nutrients in them. I'm usually putting them in a bigger pot. I'm also cutting the runners. So you want, what you're going for in the pot is more root density. When you get these really long runners, they look cool and you're like, oh my god, look at that root. You'll actually get more root density by cutting the end off of it and causing that auxiliary root growth. All right, that spider web look. You want that. So should you repot when you see the roots coming out of the bottom? Not necessarily. Pull it out of there, sure, and take a look. But when you're dealing with, especially with epiphytes, like philodendrons, pothos, epipremnum, those are epiphytes, they have runners. And those runners are going to try and get out of that pot and attach to things. That's just what they do. So I'll go by, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, it's been in that forage pot for like 6 months. I know it doesn't need to get a repot yet. I just cut them off. Because what I'm going for is more root density. I want the highest concentration of roots in that pot, especially with my epiphytes that I can get. Because that's where it's going to get all that extra nutrient. If you're using something like rainbows and unicorns, it's going to get all that extra nutrient, the calcium, magnesium, manganese, all the extra stuff you're feeding it. In nature, it doesn't actually need that. They don't actually need that. They'll attach to usually trees, but they'll attach to anything, light poles, metal, buildings, anything. They'll attach to those, and you can actually cut them, and there'll be no roots in the soil, and they will continue to grow and get massive, more and more massive. Those are epiphytes. So, cut them. I cut them back. Pull it out of the pot. Have a look. Like, is that a thick ass? Let me grab something like this. Hey, honey, do we have anything in our stash that has obnoxious roots coming out of the bottom? Building a breaker. Building a breaker. Next time I walk over there, I'll grab something and give you an example of that. All right, here we go. Next one's running. Go. Yeah, so the answer to your question is not necessarily. Dollar poll! Holy shit, it's dollar! But you also have to be careful with it, though, right? So the smaller the root structures, I'm talking about like begonias, alocasias, some Hoyas, most Hoyas. You also want to be careful with that because they have much smaller roots, so you have to be really careful when you go to repot them. Typically, what I've found in my own practice, right? I don't fucking Google shit. I do it myself. What I have found is that the species of plants that I have, wow, that's a nice bowl. The species of plants that I have, the smaller the roots are, like the less root density they have, the more they like to be a little root bound. By root bound, Hoyas are a great example of that. Thank you, Deb, if you're still in here, by the way. Hoyas are a great example of that. They actually like to be a little more compacted into the pot. So if you've got a Hoya with some runners coming out of it, you're probably not looking to repot, but you definitely want to just take and pop them out of there. If you're in a good soil mix, this actually isn't even a good soil. This is a shitty soil mix, and it'll still do it. You should be able to just kind of bang around a little bit. They don't really like this, but it's good for them. And you just pull it out. And look, I would say this doesn't need an immediate repot. However, I would recommend repotting them because this is, let me see if you guys can get it there. This is pit. This is your standard run-of-the-mill nursery pit. The reason why this is used is because it is cost effective. Okay, cost effective. In order for this entire industry to work, they have to use pith. But that is not something that you want your plants in necessarily long term. You're going to get these 8-inch pots, they're full of pith too. So you're just going to take care of them a little bit differently, unless you want to put this into a 10-inch pot loaded up with rainbows and unicorns. 8-inch pearls and jade. These are big pots. Let me go get one. Dang, those move too, honey. Let me go grab that. Bang. These are the 8-inch pots. and they're already in hangers. So this one's good to go. If you have the patience, you got the time, you got the patience. Those are going to come in the pith too. So there's two things you can do. Well, three. You can use the nursery granules, those little green balls you always see. That's the extended fertilizer. That'll work. You can mix up your own. I recommend fish shit. If you Google it, it's fish shiz or whatever, however they get by saying fish shit. It's fish shit. And then you can water them with that stuff. Or if you've got a little bit of time, take your time. And just kind of slowly work around and get that pith out of there, and then get it into something a little more long term, like Rainbow's Unicorns. I'll get to that. This shit is amazing. Yeah, it works really well with. I put it in my hydroponics. I put it in my pith plants. I do not put it on my Rainbows and Unicorns plant stuff. It's a little spicy. Pearls and Jade. Not much. Honestly, not much. What's different? The pearls and jade have a different pattern. The pearls and jade have a little bit more white to them, a little more splotchy. The Enjoys, that's like the difference between a Birkin and an Evian. They are both Birkins. The Evian has more whites to it. Same thing. All right, next one's ready to go. Yeah, and all this shit I've learned over years and years of just learning. I'm obsessed with water chemistry. I got into saltwater reef tanks, hydroponics. I grew cannabis. I moved to California when I was a young man and learned how to grow cannabis hydroponically, and I became obsessed with water chemistry. And then I learned through like the water chemistry and soil chemistry. I was like, oh, this shit's easy. Tropicals. Next one's ready to go. And it's been just a journey of that. It's like if you can get the chemistry of what this thing's roots are in, right? It's gonna tolerate low humidity, high temperature, low temperature. Like that's its heart. Like it's heart, it's lifeblood. It did. Me too, Dank Nugs. Me too. Hey, fun fact, Dank Nugs. Yo, word on the streets. Word on the fucking streets and the pictures I have seen. The Rainbows and Unicorns is in fact a just add water product. I was worried about the bud density being a little too light and airy without supplements, but it's coming out just right. It's still a little. It's not hard like hydro density hard. You know what I'm talking about. But it's not. It's also not airy. You've been having trouble since turning the heat on. Your environment is changing rapidly, and when you're running heat or excessive air conditioning, like we do here in Arizona, you're changing the air quality a lot. You're zapping out a lot of that moisture. So a few things are going to happen when you start running artificial HVAC. You're going to start pulling humidity out of the air, right? So that's going to cause pots to dry out faster. Your leaves aren't, or your foliage isn't going to be used to, the ambient swing. They're big swings, not like in nature. Like in nature, those swings don't happen when you flick a switch on. They happen over weeks and months, and it lets them know when the seasons are changing. In artificial conditions, that shit happens bang. You're like, you know what? I don't want it to be 68. I want it to be 71. You bang on that heater or air conditioning, and you've taken an environment that might be summer or winter to a dry season, like bang. So your watering times have changed. You're probably used to going in there every Saturday and be like, it's time to water. Well, when you start changing those environments, you're either shortening or extending those times that those plants are used to doing that. And great problem. You guys want to see a good humidifier? You want a real one? You serious? Here, I'll run a couple more and I'll show you my setup. The biggest pain in the ass about humidifiers is the fucking water. You gotta fill that shit up all the time. That's obnoxious. It's annoying. I'll show you a piece of equipment that will take care of all of that. And you will run 60%, 80%. You run 90% in your house, 24 fucking 7 with this thing. I recommend 60. I'll show you how I run it in here. When it gets hot, when it's 118 out here in Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona. we just got here. We just got here. When you start cranking that AC like that, we're already at on a good day, 4 to 12% humidity. That shit goes down to 2% real fast. And I can keep it 70, 80, 90, whatever humidity I want here, I can keep it at that. A 6-inch, yeah, Scottsdale. Hey, you know what though? Zip codes matter. Guess how many USPS pickup or scan problems I've had? 0. 0. 0. Look at these 6-inch. Let me grab this Alligator. I'm staying on the wall. Look at this. These are the 6-inch pots of Alligator. That one, where's that guy? This one got a spicy bite on some nutrients. Got a spicy bite. But look how big those are. There's 2 in most of them. Yeah, no. I guess zip codes matter. I didn't want to believe it. No, fucking throw up 4. Go fucking 4. I didn't want to believe it, but zip codes do matter. We had just an absolute hell of a time over in Tempe. We had the regional and state director, postmasters come out. They're like, we're gonna fix this problem. Rah! They made it worse. We moved to Scottsdale, 3 miles away. 3 fucking miles away. 3. And Allie, our shop manager, and Brittany, or Allie did this. They've got duped by text message, and we don't even have to put pickup requests anymore. They're just like, hey, dude, got some boxes. Dude shows up 30, 40 minutes later. Brittany did it. All you really need to know is I had nothing to do with it. In fact, fun fact, most of the nice things around here I don't have anything to do with. I did not do it. It was Allie and I that do it. Yeah, Allie did. Anyways, this is a great question. Can using RO water impact the nutrient uptake since pH is 0? Coming out of your RO, you should be somewhere between 5. It depends on what you started with, but you should be somewhere between 5'8" to 6'1", maybe 6'2", coming out of your RO. So, here, you guys want to see it? All right, you guys. All right, everybody, hang out. You guys can see some more shit. I'll let you bid on some plants here in a minute. But check this out. That's an excellent question. So good. So good. Come over here, show you guys. All of this in here, folks. None of this shit gets tap water. Don't tap water your shit. So these are my RO systems. I use Liquigen. I've got a 75-gallon. I run the 75-gallon because I had an extra piece of equipment that runs my Horticats. There's another Horticat right there. My 150-gallon per day is running my water reservoir. This is the reservoir that turns on, waters those flood trays I was talking about. Water coming out of here is typically neutral, right about 6. When you add nutrient, it depends on what nutrient you're adding. But if you're adding standard NPK, that's going to bring your pH down as those plants absorb the nutrient. If you're adding things like silica, CalMag, that's going to bring it up. Let me go around the other side. So it depends on what you're adding to that water. But what you want to do is always balance, right? You got to balance your nutrient. Let me go show you what I use to balance these things. If you're ever adding anything to water, you absolutely need to balance it. Here we go. These guys right here. Show you these. Yeah, the silica is great. I've ran several experiments with it. With the aeroids and the philodendrons, I can honestly say I did not see a difference. I really didn't. The only time I actually noticed a difference with that silica when I was pulling full plants out of the hydro and then rooting them. That's the only time I actually noticed a difference. Aside from that, color, holding variegation, I really didn't notice a difference. Honestly, I really didn't. If you're balancing your pH, this is what I use. It's a Blue Labs pH pen. Yes, they're expensive, but so are your plants. Buy the right equipment. If you are adding any kind of nutrient, you must add all of the additives to your water, balance the pH, and then you will measure your total dissolved solids with a TDS meter from Blue Labs. And that's how you make sure you don't over. I'm not using ECH. I'm on ppm 500, and it depends on what stage they're in. I don't know why honestly, I don't know why I started using ppms instead of the ECs. I think it was because I was just on a regular water train change schedule, so I wasn't too concerned with how much of the nutrient was actually using. So, baby plants, so tissue cultures, when pulling them out, right? So, in vitro from deflasking, 200 ppms of the Clonex solution. So, I'm running a straight rooting hormone. pH is a 6. When they get to about 2-inch plug size, I'm between 400 and 600 ppms on the nutrient. And then from 4-inch to fucking dam, I'm 6 to 800. Once they get to dam stage, my big anthuriums, I'm 1200 ppms. I've never gone over 1400, and I've grown some plants that are bigger than me. Any other questions I missed? But the silica. Honestly, the scientists have told me in aeroids and philodendrons, they lack the genetic makeup to actually uptake it into the cell structures. I was like, okay, well, I don't buy your bullshit because science changes every 100 fucking years, anyways. And that's when I actually ran the experiment. So my silica experiment was with 2,000 to 2,250 plants. It's a legit experiment. Anthuriums, epiprem, aeroids, all aeroids, with desert rose. So I did have some succulent in there, and I had cactus in there. In my succulents, my desert rose, and my cacti, I did see a difference when I actually put my hands on them. Was that because they lived in water the entire time because it was in hydroponics? Which, fun fact, you can grow cactus in water. I'm not sure. I did not continue the experiment. But when I took it out and ran it the system is still running without it. I didn't really notice a difference. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are like, this guy's an idiot. But I did the experiment myself in a controlled setting with hydroponics, controlled the nutrient, was no ambiguity about what these plants were getting. I did not notice a difference in the aeroids. I did notice a difference in all the other things. But I still put the silica in the potting mix. So, if you want to use it. Yeah, I also did learn that. Here, the next one's running. You guys, I do actually need to sell some things. So next one's running. Somebody get a pull. Let's go. Come on, somebody get a pull. I hope it's for more than $1. I have learned that over the years, especially with plants. Um, don't fucking don't fucking trust Reddit. Do not trust your Google groups. And I have talked to some folks that have been in the industry for 15, 20 years, multiple generations, about some shit that came out. And I was like, I literally ran this, let's see, not the silica experiment, but a few different ones. I was like, I documented to see the change. What you're saying, in my experience, was not true. $11. Come on, let's go, chap. Oh, that's okay, Miss Conway. That's why they're free. That's why they're free. Also, free succulents can be difficult. You probably just watered them too much. That's it. I know it's counterintuitive, isn't it? With succulents, you're like, oh, they must need a lot of water. No, it's quite the opposite. They hold all that water in them, so less water is better for them. Silver Dragon for $17. That's money well spent. The next one's running. What else you guys want to talk about? I could fucking sit here and not sell anything and just chat with you guys about like the things that I've learned by doing the myself. The having the commercial hydroponics, uh yeah, just the knowledge. Dude, one day, I lost over 20 grand in plants. I've had big fuck ups. And it's through those fuck ups and it's through that experimentation that you actually learn. Um, like I can look at plants and touch them and feel them and be like, oh, that's off. Something's up with that. Not this one. $9. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. A little more. A little more. A little more. A little more. I'm supposed to get 18 per pull to justify putting the bougie things in. But yeah, if you want to go hydroponic, I'll tell you what. Um, the automated hydroponics is by far the coolest fucking way to grow any jungle plant. By far the coolest way. These things will grow 12, 14, 16 feet per year in those conditions. Like it's absolutely out of control. You can go in there from day to day. Well, maybe not day to day, but day to 3 or 4 days and watch noticeable growth on them. A 6-inch pot of dragon scale. I have one next to me. Bang. Where'd you get that for? $17? These are what, 40, $50 for a big allocation like that? Next one's running, go. Um, yeah, the with the commercial hydroponics though, if you're gonna go full hydro, you got to spend the money on the equipment. I do recommend getting an automated pH doser. If you want to have fun with hydroponics on a recirculating system, spend the $600. Get the pH doser. Just do it. I did like 6 months of running this and having to dose my tank 3 or 4 times a day. I could never get away from the damn thing. It was terrible. And then I went out and I actually, equipment wise, I'm running shit 2,500 plants in there, and I've got every bit of 15 grand in equipment. But it's automated. I haven't even been over there to look at my hydroponics in 2 weeks. It'll be fucked up. But then I just beep 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 beep. Come back in 2 weeks later and be like, oh, they're better. Look at that. Ta-da! Next one's ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys run this one out. I gotta do that. Did the golden dragon go? I hope not. Am I about to have a heart attack? A 6-inch brandy pole. Fuck yeah. Let me go get the brandy pole so you can see them. Yeah, look at these. These are fun, huh? These are my 6-inch brandy poles. Look at that. That's so much fun. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, they're loaded. Oh yeah, they're loaded. That might actually be. Now let's have a look. Actually, we'll just have a look. We'll just have a look on camera. All right, it's my first time pulling the brandy pot out. Oh yeah, loaded, loaded, loaded. All right, so what you want to do with these when you get them? So these are in 6-inch pots. I would recommend maybe an 8-inch pot with that. Don't try because they have the little spidery roots on them. They're definitely smaller. They're much more fragile, and what you don't want to do when you're repotting is rip those roots off. It's better for them to stay in the shitty pit than it is for you to rip those roots off. So get a pot that's just a little bit bigger, and then put them in rainbows and unicorns, and just leave them like that for at least a season, maybe 2. You have a great time. I promise. I promise. I promise you. All right, next one's running. What else do we want to talk about? I've done all the things: aeroponics, hydroponics, soil. I made my own soil mix for myself, so that when I took plants out of the hydroponics, I needed a soil mix that I didn't have to fucking dose each individual plant for. So it had to be balanced for everybody. It had to be able to accept roots that had been in water their entire life, right? So the potting mix had to get wet but not waterlogged. And after fucking years of trying and trying and trying with it, I came up with this, and I started bagging it. People just started acting. They kept asking me. It was like a year of people like, "Can I come get this? Can I have some? How much for a bucket of it?" And finally, I was like, "Oh my god! All right, you guys, I'll make the bag, sell the bags." Martina, girl, I hope it goes to your house. You have a habit of getting all the fancy shit out of here. A 6-inch red secret? You guys are. It's hot. The wheel is hot. This one actually, they have 2 or 3 to a pot. These are Cupria red secrets. And that's what you're going with. These are Cupria red secrets. They'll have 2 to 3 in each pot. Now, your alocasias are notorious heavy feeders. They do great in rainbows and unicorns. Honey, can I show them your Regal Shield?
Sure.
All right, let me show you. So this bad boy, we got this. Shit, what was it? Spring? I think it was spring when we got this. And we usually get our Regal Shields a lot, right? So this came in a batch of, I don't know, 100, 150. And Brittany spotted it because it had this sport variegation on it. It had this sport. And that was as a 2-inch pot. So it's been in the 6-inch pot as a 2-inch forever. It's been a while since I pulled it out of here. It's been in rainbows and unicorns ever since then. It's got nothing but water. Look at these leaves. This is sport variegation on it. That is sport. And it gets nothing but water. That's it. I already knew when I pulled it out of the pot. So these are notorious heavy feeders, notorious. And this potting mix is good for it to produce this with just water. Just water. So, allocations. Just put them in rainbows and unicorns. Give them water. You don't need to fertilize them. You don't need to fuck with any of that shit. They're still looking look really healthy. Why are they curling up? That is strange. I've never had an allocation curl up like that. They usually the tips of the leaves curl. Oh, well, tropical and jungle plants will curl up like that if they're trying to hold water. Yeah, 4-packs on the website. You're gonna end up paying $15 a bag, plus shipping. That's the cheapest place to get it. I'm like $28 a bag, but Rainbow Ridge Reptiles will have them $15 to $20, and Plant New today, tomorrow, or the next couple of days should have them $15 to $20 a bag. That's me. You know your potting mix is good when the other plant sellers are like, hell yeah, I'll sell your potting mix. It is. It's just really it's good stuff. And not something I know who my competitors are. I can't say their names because people bitch and complain. But you notice something really quickly about the people that are being shilled on TikTok and other places about those potting mix. You can tell that the people making those potting mixes aren't producers. Maybe they're collectors, maybe they've stumbled about something, but they're not producers. They are not counting plants by the tens of thousands and watching the difference just half grams of things make in your potting mix in large batches. Well, I'd say small batches at grams, cups in large batches. I do that. I do that. And my shit's better. Of course I'm gonna say that, but like it does. It grows better. It's easier to use. One of my favorite things about it is that I can put pots of my fucking $800, $200, $5,000 plants. I can leave my pots of that stuff in a watering tray for days and not care. Glendale here in Arizona? I actually need some help with that. I'm so fucking swamped over here. I can't go over to the other places. Also, when I walk into other places and I'm like, hey, I make this, they get all fucking weird because they're like, well, we make our own. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but you should probably try this. Metro Grow? Yeah, just call me up. You guys can come here. Shit, if you wanted to bag it, you get a special wholesale price. I'll give that to you in batches of 300. Yeah, come by. Well, Captain, come by. If that's something you want to do, come on by here and show me, and I will give you a 10-pack to take down there. Net 30. Net 30 on a 10-pack. All right, next one's running. Go. What I actually need is a damn distributor. I need a distributor or anybody in the plant community that would be down to hold a pallet of my potting mix in South or Central Florida, and then maybe somebody here in Phoenix. I don't have a distributor for it yet. I don't. I would like to get one. Well, Alabama, you're going to have to give us 4-packs for now. We're trying to grow fast. Alabama doesn't work for distribution because I'll look into it, but I don't think it's a major hub for agriculture. California is a major hub for agriculture. Florida is a major hub for agriculture. So it's really easy to put agricultural products there. and get a ride out of the state, going other places for ag. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of semis going in and out of those two states for agriculture, damn near year round. Next one's Run and Go. Sprague, you're gonna get assorted tropicals. You know, you've ordered from us before. So we grab the label and we say how much you bet on it and make sure it's right. Yeah, well, here's the thing: is that if I have a hub in Florida, and distribution trucks are going north or west, then they can make drops, right? They can drop off 100 bags here, they drop off 10 bags there, and then you just got to go and pick them up. Even if you weren't picking them up, if I can send a pallet of it to say Orlando, your shipping cost to Alabama, when you go onto the website, that shipping cost is it's expensive because it's coming from Arizona. That number will cut in half if it'll ship just out of Florida. All right, top lady, here we go. Big money, no miss. Oh, I saw a caramel marble. Next one's Run and Go. But use it. So Captain Tank Nuts, come use the shit. Run it. Yeah, if you could help me get into other shops, they make good money on it. The margins are there. The bag is nice. People will buy the bag on a shelf just because of what it looks like. $8 bowl, folks. Hey, honey, our music stopped. Can you help me with the music, honey? Yeah, there's a reason why it's 28 bucks to make a bag. I didn't skimp on it. It's my personal mix that I use for my expensive ass shit. It is not cheap to make. You know what's actually a really interesting ingredient? Like if you're so hardcore, you're like, fuck this guy. I make my own. Experiment with adding humic acids, the granules, not the powder. Experiment with that. Yeah, with no amendments. Yeah, my closest competitor is Molly's Aeroid mix. They make a really, really good mix. I'm not hating on it. It's a really, really good mix. But it's not designed like mine. Mine is designed for like intense growth, intense color, color distortions too. The azomite in it brings out the pinks. I noticed that in the industry, folks like pinks more. They like pinks more, and the minerals. So far as my experiments can tell, when I add the minerals, I think it's the boron that's doing it, but I don't know because I don't have those two like to try. But it'll start pulling out those pinks. I've got pinks out of my Ring of Fires, my Karma Marbles, my Varchvichii, like pinks. Good to know you're an AZ because I'm low on soil. I need to finish replacing my Miracle Growths. Yeah, you do. Well, Kelly, if you're here in Phoenix, girl, come on by. Bring a 5-gallon bucket. I would love to do that. The most expensive part about that damn potting mix is that's the damn bags. It's the bag. The bags cost more than not necessarily the ingredients, but the labor and like all the things. It's the second most expensive thing. It's super crazy. You know what's even more crazy after getting into like manufacturing my own product is walking through a grocery store knowing that the thing I'm paying for isn't the product in the bag. It's the labor, it's the marketing, it's the packaging, it's the distribution. That is what's costing all the money. The actual shit that goes in the bag, in comparison, is like nothing. Wow. Wow. Next one's ready to go. You're in Chandler, Kelly. You're 15. It used to be 15 minutes you could get anywhere in Phoenix. And now it's like 20 minutes. But I'm on Scottsdale and McDowell, right on the edge of Scottsdale. That's about all we can afford. I got the zip code though. And as an added bonus, dude, I get a kick out of it. You know, ask anybody here, if you come to do the pickups or anything, you can, for the most part, you can stroll in here and be like, hey, my daddy. I'm like, come on in, come on in. Let's look at stuff. Let's start talking about it. Look at how my system's set up. You want to know how to build these? Here's your supply list. 6-inch ice frost. Those are nice. They do get tall though. Careful with those. Those will grow up a wall. You absolutely should. A lot. Most of the people around here that do pickups, yeah, they come by. They know. Come by though on a day in mornings or early afternoons. I'm usually starting the show around 3. Obviously, I'm here, so I can't chit chat too much. But if you come earlier in the day, oh yeah, I'll stop what I'm doing. Stop playing. $13 ball, cheap ball. Is it red brick? What kind of brick? That perforated gray stuff that they make actually does really well for epiphytes. You're not gonna be able to pull them off. Well, you'll pull them off, but you'll fuck them up. Red brick? I don't know how that's gonna go because it's slick. I'd say put it in the grout. Maybe put like a masonry hook. It'll stick to it. Oh yeah, it'll stick to it. Yeah, it's good. You're in Alabama, but their bags are only $15, so it's the cheapest place. It's the cheapest way to get it, and that's through contract too. I don't make a penny on that. That's an API through my contract. Next one's gonna go. You can always take a trip. I mean, it's winter. Come to Arizona. Drive on out. You can bring coats, buckets, whatever you want. I'll load you up. Like I said, it's the bags, it's the distributor, it's the damn shipping. That's where all the money and products is. And 604. Can I get some more Dion? What? What do you mean it's no tea left? Tropicals. You'll be happy. Don't worry, Jessica. You'll be happy. Happy that you're not getting the duplicate. Yeah. That's amazing, Jessica. You know what? Plants do make me happy. Maybe a cranky asshole from time to time. It's very stressful trying to grow a business. But I can just come in here, do my fucking water chemistry, and just nerd out and legitimately be happy. Which can be difficult these days. Oh yeah, if you got 40 plants, girl. Next one's ready to go. I'll have to do 100 more of these. I'll only have to do 100 more pulls. No big deal. Dang, I'm gonna have to go over to the hydro room. I have. I'll take a picture of it for you guys. It's pretty wild. I have a model. It's not modeled. It's a mutant modeled Adansonii that I got from a show. And he was like, "Yeah, this is special." And I looked up and I've been trying to find like replicas of it, and the closest thing I can find is model. But this thing is a model with a wide leaf, and I have 15, 20 feet of it. It is just everywhere. Oh yeah, your reservoir. Yeah, it's worth it to buy the plastic ones. Since you're here in Phoenix, you want reservoirs? Go over to the used aquarium store in Tempe. I think it's called Discount Aquarium. Go in there, and what you're looking for is the plexiglass rounded edge tanks. It only has the bottom. It was the only place that they glued it. They almost never go out. That shit will last you forever, and you'll pick up a scratched up 200-gallon one for $50. I do show specific plants to bid, Allie. Just not today. I have to hype up those shows. Next one's running, go! Yeah, I need to run like a straight auction show. I need to have 80 to 100 people in. I do though. I do all the things. All the things. Flash sales, auctions. We do them. We will have more fun with these though. Once you get a couple of plants from me, people prefer these games. Like returning customers prefer this style. Next one's ready to go. Hey Martina, I know you're in here, girl. Wait till the boxes get there, because we had a fun time today, trying to make sure you didn't get any duplicates, and you made it challenging. Well played. You made it challenging.
Got a lot of.
And then when the girls got frustrated, I casually reminded them. I was like, "Yeah, you know that big spin game I did a couple weeks ago? Yeah, she got the Torto Beauty and the Fire Princess." And they were like, "Oh, whatever." You'll get them.
Yeah, we only have 36 species, Martina.
Next one's running. Yeah, we have 30. Oh, we have more than 36 species, but I have to start picking out of my personal shit.
Couldn't have possibly given you not a duplicate. You got like 3 duplicates. What are you talking about?
You got. I can't see you.
I'm right here. I'm on the floor right here.
Oh, I can't see. You can't see behind that.
You got a lot of duplicates.
Huh? That's 6-inch Valentine. Check these out. Hold on, I'm gonna pause for this one. Check these out. These are my 6-inch pots of the red Valentines. Yeah, look at these. And they're all coming. You know what? These like round and round. with some. Well, I didn't go round and round. I voiced my opinion with some other world-class growers. I was fortunate enough to participate in that conversation with them, and they were all saying, they were like, yeah, I think Hoyas are the next big thing. I was the only one. 4 of us. These are well-known world-class breeders. Anthuriums. You got their product. I was like, no, I think it's this one. They're like, why is that? And I was like, well, everybody's liking the pinks and the colors, and these are way easier. Like for tropical plants, these things are so easy. They're easy to propagate. They're beautiful. People ask questions. Non-plant people ask questions. They're like, oh my God, what is that? It's this beautiful pink plant. And they're so cheap. Like the rarest Aglaonema I have in here is $600. Which sounds like a lot, but in the world of rare plants, that's cheap. That's cheap. Welcome in, Sylvius. Welcome in. Welcome in. What? The sugar bowl? Sure. It doesn't look that good right now. Yeah, cool. Let's talk about this. So for you guys that like the thrill of like truly rare plants, they can be incredibly rare. Like some of the rarest shit on earth. If it's not popular, it won't be that expensive. This is an Aglaonema sugar bowl. It doesn't look that hot right now. It's not that hot. I'm just getting it going. This is one of probably less than a dozen that are in the US right now. This came from a small independent grower in Bangkok that breeds their own. And yeah, like something like that, if that was a philodendron or an anthurium or a monstera, this would be 5 figures for sure. But because they're not that popular in the US, you can get incredibly rare specimens where you have 1 of 10 in the United States for $500-600. That one's still growing. I'm gonna be keeping that for a while. If you want to import those right now, the import cost on that is $450 plus your air freight. You're looking probably around $480-500 just to land that plant. Next one's ready to go. But if you were to say do that with like Monstera or something like that, you're looking at 10-15 grand for that kind of rarity. It's $1. It's $1. And they're so easy. You just top those things, put a little bit of Clonex rooting hormone on it, stick it in a pot. Stick it in rainbow unicorns, give it some bottom watering, boom, new plant. And then when you top it, it's going to give you at least 2 shoots.
What are they buying right now?
I can't hear you, hon.
What are they buying?
We're doing spins. We're doing spin games. $15 to $20. All right, here we go. Assorted tropicals. I'm heavy on the alocasias right now, so for most of you getting assorted tropicals, they're coming in as alocasias. If you struggle, there are no calatheas in here. No calatheas. So you're gonna get an alocasia, an Aglaonema, most likely, or a monstera. For those of you that are a little spendy, you're gonna get some anthurium. Yeah, look, you can get Aglaonemas that look like this. This is a small one. That is a small Kinshana. And look at that, you get all this beautiful variegation on it. Nice upright growth, so they're easy to manage. Like, in your home. They propagate well, they propagate easily, and you're getting all those beautiful fucking colors out of them that you're after from your philodendrons. Somebody hit a big one. Come on, we're overdue for a big one. So we're overdue for a caramel marble. Oh, fuck, somebody get this Stepkin job. This thing is. Look at you. Do they have a gender? Oh, I guess that's kind of a loaded question. No such thing as dumb questions, right? The honest answer is I don't think that they have a gender, but when they're sexually mature and they put out flowers, they're blooms, right? There are stages where they are male, female. The first stage is the receptive stage. That's going to be considered female. And then if they are not bred, if you will, they'll put off the pollen. Then they become male. So I don't think we would categorize that as gender specific. Somebody, there's a scientist in here. Answer this question for us. Because they're not. Yeah, I'm not grabbing them going male or female. I'm looking at the blooms, and if the bloom has not been pollinated, then I'm waiting to get the pollen off of that to pollinate a receptive plant. Fun fact: most jungle plants are receptive at night. Next one's run and go. Definitely not a dumb question. They're not mammals. They're plants. Well, you get mammals these days, you know? An 8-inch, both those hanging bot. Yeah, that's this stuff. Just still on the camera, I can't tell. That's this. These are my 8-inch bots. They're a huge pain in the ass, and I'm pretty sure the fulfillment team doesn't want me to sell this anymore. That's a good one. That's a good pull. Yeah, you like that. I like it. I'm thinking all over the place here because I like to walk through them. I'm a weirdo like that. I'm that guy that walks through the plants and touch them. I have a hard time at shows. I do. Because you're not supposed to touch the plants. But I do. I can't. Nobody for $1? Is that the last pull? Might be the last pull here. But we can't get more than $1 for it. What's that? Are you up next? Are you up next? Right? She's thick too. Like the figure from having them like this in the potting mix for a few months and leaves that came out of Thailand. Yeah, that's wild. 6-inch brandy pole. That's a good pole. Next one's run and go. Is my camera tilted? I feel like I'm tilted. I was jumping. Listen. There it is. Take a look at the roots on this thing. I actually haven't pulled this out. Oh, that's something I talk about. So,
Needs to be repotted, honestly.
I don't think it needs to be repotted, but I actually do this intentionally. Um, so when I'm bringing in plants from this is most common with plants from overseas or imports. They're usually going to come with really because they're epiphytes and they're growing in the jungle, so they don't have these really massive root structures on them, but they've got great aerial roots that are going. And I will intentionally pot them and put these lower leaves under the soil like this. I've been watering this thing for I don't know, 3 or 4 months now, and I've kept all these. I assume at some point they're gonna rot off. I'm not entirely sure why this one hasn't, but let's find out.
On your left is.
Huh?
One on your left is.
Yeah, they usually do. Oh my god, I can't even get it out. So we got this. These came in at the end of July, right, honey?
That's in the beginning of July.
Beginning of July. Oh, what a mess! Oh my god, look at this. This came in at the end of July as an epiphyte with basically no fucking roots on it, and I potted it deep with leaves. Literally, like you can look at it, you can see these leaves coming out of the potting mix. Jeez. Gee, that is some fire for fucking this potting mix. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. Telling you. Big never. Next one's ready to go. Did you see that? That went from imports in July with as an epiphyte with no fucking roots on it to in that potting mix until towards the end of October to damn, look at those roots. All right, here, wait, hold on. Okay, what happened? Did we get it? 6 red secret. Fuck yeah. Yeah. These are Kukria red secrets. These bad bitches. Oh. I haven't grown a big one of those yet, but I think I have a strong suspicion that those are going to be short in stock. All right, here we go again. What's up, Classy Plant Shop? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Damn, I've only got 16 folks in here. I've lost my touch. By the way, thank you for being here. I love you. Thanks for supporting us. Come on. How about some Burl Marks Flame? Martina, that's 4? Dude, you have 6 of those. Damn, you're still up on those. We're still up on those. What's nice, Martina, when you get them, and what's really nice about getting, especially Monstras have typically have a really thick root structure, and they're super easy to get out of the pit. So when you get a pot, like you're gonna get, Martina, that has 2 of them, bottom water, let them get them wet, and then kind of pull it out of there and shake what you can off. Keep your water bucket next to you. And what's nice about the Monstras, and I do this with these 8-inch Tycons, is I'll put them in a 5-gallon bucket. I have 2 stocks on them. And you just keep dunking them. And after about 15, 20 minutes, that pit will start melting away into that bucket. You don't actually have to get your hands in there. And you just kind of shake it a little bit, pull it out, let the water come off, drop it back in, shake it off a little bit. If you're willing to spend the time, you can separate those 2 packs and then put them into like Rainbow's Unicorns or really any good potting mix. Repot them into those, and then you have a resellable product.
Yeah, everybody has.
Yeah, something like.
Yeah, everybody has like 20 years. Just wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Me? What show? We're still running. We got $2-3. They're still ripping them. Tell you what, that feels really good to go from shows that are usually 130, 150 down to less than 20. Still ripping them. All right, Martina. You guys better watch out. You see Martina bidding on a pole, she'll probably jump in there. That's why she hits them. She hits them. Next one's ready to go. The allocation's a little bit more challenging when it comes to repotting and getting them out of that pit. Just take your time and be patient, folks. Just take your time, be patient. Pith is really easy to get off of the roots in just a 5-gallon bucket of water. And you just dip them. Keep dipping them. Kind of, play with it a little bit. Just keep dipping them. What's up, honey?
Disagree.
I can't hear you.
I disagree.
Why do you disagree?
I don't think they have to dip for pet.
Well, you're not. You're a lady. You have a delicate touch. I'm a little rough with things. I'm a little rough with my hands.
No,
So.
I'm not. I slap the fucking plant.
Oh yeah, you slap the plant, and I'm the rough one.
I didn't say you called yourself rough.
Oh. So it's easy. How are you repotting them?
Getting out of it.
There we go. Hey, grab one of the moonlights. Like that, grab one of the moonlights. Finally, I just added these to the show. Can you grab one? I'm about to get my ass handed to me. Sometimes I like to meditate. Show me, honey.
Take what?
Whatever you're about to
out of
do.
pit?
Well, don't throw it at me.
Because I'll get it out of pit real fast.
Yeah, the philodendron's easy. Can I show them that first?
No, you're lying to them. You get this out of pit real easy.
Yeah, the philodendrons. I struggle with them. Bam. I can't see. How's the camera look? These are the 6-inch pots of moonlights. Those are bangers. Those are absolute bangers. Look at that. They are loving it in here. Wow, that. Next one's ready to go.
Yeah, you see?
Oh, I can't see.
Nikki said you need to be nice to me.
Hey, nice.
No, you need to be nicer.
Nicer. What are you ladies gonna start? Getting up on me?
I'll show you how easy
Trying
it
to
is.
bully me? Huh? You trying to bully me? I'm a perfect angel. I think you should be running the show. Who wants Brittany to run the show?
Yeah, fuck off, bro.
Drop your green hearts.
Maybe another day.
It's always another day, isn't it?
Thank you, Nikki. I love you. You're a perfect angel too.
Next one's ready to go.
And then she won a tropical assorted. I'm gonna put something lovely in your box, Nikki, because I
want that because that gives us discretion to make sure you're happy.
nothing in my soul.
I get it though. Like it's a
I
fine
like-
line. It's a sort of tropical, cool in the moment. But that also means we get discretion. So when you open that box, you're like, fuck yeah.
Empowered women, empowered women. I got the sticker on my car,
I
bitch.
got a shirt. Sup?
You never wear it.
That's because I don't.
I bought it for you.
Because I turned 40 and packed on 10 pounds.
Well, go to the gym. I don't know what to tell you.
Why don't you just give me a big shirt?
Why don't you just go to the gym?
Wow. You hear that? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I'm the only male that works in this facility now. Oh, I know. I know my place. I know my role. You gotta resist the urge. Don't let it happen. They're cheap pulls, though. They really are.
Oh, resistance. Talk about resisting urges.
What, to throw something at me?
Just hit bait. We all saw it.
All right, Tiffany, here we go. Just get the second box. Nobody's ever disappointed with our boxes. Nobody is. Well, wait a minute. I wouldn't say nobody. A few people are.
That's a bold statement.
It's gold. Most people are not. Next one's running. Get it for $1. Fuck it.
I don't have anything else for you. What do you want from me, dude? You're a needy man.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
I never stopped being a toddler. I just got older. Good look I just got. Oh, what is it? Nice big hanging pot for you. That's what's coming your way right there. These are the 8-inch pots. Big dogs.
No, not necessarily. It might be a short.
No, that's the 8-inch hanging basket. They're not short.
Might be a short. Fine.
Okay.
That's not true.
Well, now it's on the way to your house tomorrow. Next one's ready to go.
No.
Maybe this is the variegated golden dragon. Is this the bull? Is this the bull? I have a habit of calling him out. Maybe the loft needs to reconfigure. Too many pots, not enough grow beds. Too many pots, not enough grow beds. An 8-inch Billy Crow, back time. Hey, Huss. Hey, Huss. Bang! 8-inch Billy Croaks. Hang pots. That is an excellent pull. Good job. Yeah, you just put it as grow beds. So instead of shelves, you put a lip on your shelves, a little drainage on it. That's a grow bed. Next one's ready. Go! Don't be sorry. That's epic. Oh yeah. What? No, you want that? This is about irritating. I have to go. Might have to go. Thinking about it. Next one's running. Get it, go. All right, Nick, here we go. Good money. Oh, it's an 8-inch bakery. Those are 65 bucks a pop. Let me go grab them for you. Bang. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. How about a little of this? Oh. And she has inflows on her. There are 3 of them. There's 1, 2, 3. Actually, there's 4 on her. 4 on her. You're a breeder now, Nikki. And there's one back here that has pollen on it. We'll have pollen on it by the time it gets there, but yeah. All right, next one's ready to go. You want me to speed it up, hon? Huh? All right, here we go. What was that? Another 8-inch. You just saw it. They all look the same. That's a nice pull for 18 bucks. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's a nice pull for 18 bucks. What do we got? Red Valentine 6-incher. Next one's ready to go.
Prazer trabalhar contigo. Quando for próximo, eu vou tirar a mala do armário e tirar no poeira.
Exactly. Just get a greenhouse. Just get a greenhouse.
Dá milhão de dólares. É sul? A minha porra, meu Deus.
All right. We're gonna speed this up a bit. Would that be a bad thing, Rev? Would that be a bad thing? What if the greenhouse is big enough that fit a kitchen, a bedroom, a living room, and just plants in a greenhouse? That sounds pretty awesome to me. All right, we're gonna speed this up. And all the polls have been over 15 bucks. So we're gonna go to $15, 3-second sudden death, and we're just gonna run. All right, $15 start, 3-second sudden death. These are gonna be fast, and we're just gonna run them until somebody gets some really hot shit. You ready? Go! Next one's ready to go! Next one's ready to go! There goes a big red bird. Next one's ready to go!
Avisa quando for próximo, que eu já vou tirar a mala do armário e tirar no poeira.
You're getting discounts now. We're just gonna burn through them.
A minha meta é acumular milhão de dólares.
We're just gonna burn right through them. So you're getting a discount as long as you get one spot. Running. They're just gonna keep on running. We gotta get to 100. We're a little bit behind schedule here. Running. Somebody's gonna get some hot shit. There goes another 6-inch. Running. Running. Ready to go through. We got 8 more to go. The Redbird is. These are the Redbirds. Big red bird. Running. Running again. Somebody's getting an 8-inch Anthurium Baker Eye. Man, that's a hot one. Got that for $15. So it's usually like 65. Next one's running, go. They're just gonna keep running. They're gonna get us up to 100 real quick. I'm gonna keep clicking it. Keep clicking it. Go, go, go. Gold Dragon. Somebody's getting this Gold Dragon. It's gonna happen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, everybody's getting going. 40% of them are gonna be 6 or 8-inch pots. And at $15, there's nowhere you can get 6-inch spots, much less 8. I'm gonna run it for about another 30 seconds, then we're going back to regular. Come on, somebody hit it. Let's go. I'm overdue for a caramel. I'm way overdue. Way overdue for a caramel marble. Overdue for Golden Dragon. Could be the next one. Could be the next bowl. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. I'm going to do it until somebody gets the Thepkin Jono or the Golden Dragon. I'm going to do it until one of the big ones goes. Come on, somebody's going to hit it. Let's go. Somebody hit it. It's Billy Crow from That's crazy. Oh my God, there's somebody. There you go! Yay! Wait. What do you mean Nikki got the top? What do you mean, Nikki? Hold on. Hold up, everybody. Nikki, you got the Thepkin Jono? Did I not see that? I didn't see that. I still don't see it. All right, let's go look. Yeah, it did go. Oh, lucky you guys. I didn't see it go. All right, well, you just got this Thepkin Jono, whichever pool that was that you got for $15. Holy shit. Should we keep doing it until the dragon goes? Yeah, keep going until the dragon goes? All right. I'll do it until the dragon goes or there's no bids. And it's only 3 seconds. Good luck. Running it. Running. Running. I'm just watching to see if it goes. I'm watching to see when it goes. That looked like no bids. That was a no bidder.
There's no fucking bit. You said until it doesn't go.
I did. I did say that. Should we let him try again? No, maybe I'll just move it to.
Seriously.
Brittany's like, seriously? All right, 5 seconds. There are 5 seconds. And we're going until there are no bids or the dragon goes.
Yeah, you can really leave that. 'Cause it just-
I'll do it until the dragon goes or there's no bids on it. Is that it? Nope. Still going. It's coming. It's coming.
Out of 5. 371 to 500.
It'll go. Oh yeah, it'll go. Or until no bids. It'll go or until no bids.
That's crazy.
I mean, tons of shit that's going that's worth 3, 4, 5 times the bid is going. Here, I'll give the giveaway going too.
There's fucking big reds in there. Somebody just want a big red.
Big red birds are in there. Oh yeah. Running. Last ball. Nope. Okay. All right. I'm gonna run giveaways too. That was it. Bang.
Ah! Fuck y'all. I'm going home.
Oh, let's try.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna go until. Well, I can't leave until the giveaway goes. 4.5 minutes left on it, folks. It's whatever you can get in 4.5 minutes. The giveaway has to pop. Four minutes. Yes. We're on them for 4 minutes though. I can't see the giveaway. 3.5 minutes left. It's basically a fire sale right now. That's a fucking fire sale. Three minutes left. All right, they're going faster. Option 10 settings. They're 3 seconds sudden death. I'm just gonna click it till we're we got 2.5 minutes. Clicking it for 2.5 minutes. Two minutes left. 2 minutes. It's in there. It's fucking in there. Clicking it too. Next one's ready to go. Somebody's gonna get it. Got a minute and a half left. Minute and a half left. One minute. Last minute. Oh my God! Look at these 8-inch spots. 40% of the pulls are 6 and 8 spots. This is wild. This is fucking wild. "30 seconds left. Last 30 seconds. These are epic fucking pulls. That's why everybody's just getting a swipe in really quick. 8-inch Swiss cheese. Yeah, look at this. It'll show up plain chunky. If you didn't get a full on it, you get a refund. But it probably did. What are we at? I think we're at like 10 seconds left. Did the giveaway go? I think we're done. Hold. I don't see the giveaway. All right, everybody, that's it. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow. That Kinjana went. Ah, she's a stubborn girl, isn't she? All right, everybody, we're raiding in. We're gonna raid into Pioneer. All right, everybody, we love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.